We added on, you'll see a library down there. There's an art room down there now. The boiler room used to be there, but it's gotten considerably larger. So we're still heated by a boiler. So the other changes in this lobby now, we have camera system installed, so we can catch the food without you do. If something would have happened, we would go back on the campus. So just a little bit of modernization.
Yeah, they do
we'll
now.
try to walk it off the top of the campus since they're playing the game. The gym floor was redone this year as well, too, and it got a lot lighter. So, and now there's a walkway. We'll head on down the middle lobby here now. Many of you remember when I was here, I remember this being Mr. Stone and Mr. Beal's hallway.
Yep.
So,
Santos.
Santos. Santos occasionally comes still.
Lit.
Yeah.
Lit.
And they got a bathroom here.
I love that. I used to take the Park Road.
Here are the locker rooms and stuff.
This one. Yeah.
There we go.
This is actually,
Have the same kind of lockers like at the middle school though. Honors Senior High School with these. 1978.
Santos room.
Yeah, I hear Miss Santos is still a teacher at Connor Middle.
Not that I ever attended any of the classes, but you know.
yeah, we are one of 3 schools in the state that offers an avionics program. And that's actually a flight simulator in the back corner back there. So kids can actually get a little bit of a head start on an aerospace, aero engineering. The wings that you see around the top here are wings that our team has designed, and they do very well at the state level. So we're very proud of this program. This room piggybacks off of this room. Is all computers, and they learn a lot of the front end stuff in there. And then they come in here, they learn how to fly, and then they design their wings. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, really, really cool. Does really good. And again, this was a biology room. So.
Miss Litton's room was what?
Litton's
One
room
down.
was
Was one down,
I
right?
had her. That's where you
I was gonna say,
cheated.
that's where I was cutting the cat, right?
Yeah, because they used to store the cats right in
She
there.
used to let you use your books for the boundaries during tests.
Right, you just left it open,
Yeah, I cheated.
Me too, yeah.
Cheated on every test. Okay, so.
It's all good.
Mr. Stone actually stopped up here at the beginning of school. I hadn't seen him in a while, and he's doing very well. Mr. Beal passed away recently. I don't know if you guys were aware of that or not, but he had gotten pretty sick and he passed away. So I used to go on fishing trips with him. So still go on fishing trip with Mr. Bedita. He was supposed to be here today and he didn't show up. So
Yeah, we need to give him a call.
yeah, he still lives down on Pioneer.
We're still trying to talk him into coming to the picnic.
I told him, and he said he was going to. I talked to him Thursday. He came in.
Well,
So
he better be there.
so
I offered
he
to send
he
a
was
cruiser to
excited.
pick him up.
He was very excited.
Stone was the first one, and then that would be.
Honors Senior. That's cool though.
I remember it switched me from Mr. Stone's to Lucas's in 11th grade, and I had to cry.
1978.
Frank came to the fire.
I know.
There's Wall
I
Shane.
was helping tutor some kids in Stone's class, and I got an F. My parents came up like, what's going on? You know, guys, like you got upset.
What?
Find out stuff. Next time I got my
See, we're not
Okay,
that
so
old.
we're
Our pictures are color.
82, 80,
And yours are square.
1984, 85. We'll probably see him here pretty soon, actually. 80, 85, 86, right up here. It's gonna be 86, 87. We gotta find him.
88.
Hey, there he is. My God.
You're getting out of the 80s, you know, it's square.
Right there. That's him. That's him when he was 18.
Now, remember how large your hair was, girls. Okay.
Hush.
I think it might have peaked with my year and it gradually declined after 1990, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say next year.
Emma, can you imagine that? Your 18-year-old husband.
My hair was
Girls can walk down the hallway.
It was like poofy.
yeah.
There's 1989.
That's the
Wagner. A lot of Wagner.
was the year of the Aquanet.
Gail Watts.
Purple and green, blue and orange, and
Open flames.
Some of these are probably the.
Look how high that is.
Those should be in, no, those aren't in alphabetical. Yeah, those are in alphabetical order, yeah. I think with 87, they started out in alphabetical order. That made things a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I'm in the bottom right.
I wonder if I can,
gotta glare stuff.
Ellen Goodrich.
Of course.
Yeah, I want. It beats taking a lot of pictures.
I remember Kim sticking her head up the window of my car and spraying it.
I wonder if they'll keep doing this throughout. Maybe I'll be. Maybe he'll be right there, and then I'll be like a mile and a half down the road. Yeah, this is Conner High School 2001, 2002, so this is more recent. They're colored.
We used to find the biggest hills and you went down.
Their pictures are smaller now, see?
Yeah, well, I'll be one of these. I'll be in one of these pictures here, and I don't know. I'll graduate.
Boy's dad there.
Ooh, 1992.
Where's your fluffy hair?
Yeah, I'll graduate.
Same, just a lot thinner. He's really low right now.
So yeah, I'll graduate from this school in 2024.
Which will
Yeah.
be here before you know it.
Yeah, 2 years is gonna be 2020.
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Kind of crazy remembering the day that I started kindergarten, almost 8 years ago.
My older son was complaining about he hates where he lives.
Where do you live at?
Warsaw. And he, I said, can you believe you've been out of high school 8 years
That was
already?
the new wing.
And his
I still
two
think of it
youngest
as the new
stepchildren
wing.
are 10 and
I call it
Yep.
the 86 wing.
And he said, no, it's hard to believe. I said, well, there's
2000. Yeah, this was the.
kids staying in school.
Yeah, this was the. Look at this. Class motto: "Dream as if you live forever, live as you'll die today." It's pretty cool. 2006, 2007. Up here, we'll probably get to the more recent, like last year, 2008, 2009. This was the high school group when I started kindergarten, right here. You can definitely tell how much this has changed, at least for the pictures.
Okay, so if you guys remember, this was the new wing when you and I was here.
Yes.
When you and I were here the first time. This includes science rooms, also computer labs are down here, the new guidance office is down here, and we can enter the back of the library from here as well. So, but we'll go to the front of the library towards the end of the tour. So,
It's all right.
I mean, we can walk down here again.
There was just detention and study hall when we were here.
Yeah, there's not.
Handicap lockers. Oh,
Jared
that's a
just
first.
mentioned that he was
a math
running
class
the
up here
elevator
one
and he
time.
got to. So if you always wanted to and you never got to, I've got a key.
Don't say it too loud. I still don't think I'm loud either. I know I wasn't the last time I was there.
I would imagine the lockers would do. But I tell you,
It's an
really quickly,
elevator.
right now we've got, and I should have said this at the beginning, we've got about 1,450 kids here this year. Wow. When you
1,450
guys were
kids.
here, and I forgot this until someone mentioned it, there was only 10, 11, 12.
Right.
My senior year, 90 freshmen came
Came
up.
in, yep.
And let me tell you what a disaster that was, but they still have freshmen here. And that's what really boosts up our numbers. Before Cooper opened, we were at about 1,700. And after Cooper opened, we went down to about 1,000, and now we're back up to about 1,500. If you've been on the other side of 275 or you live out here, you know why. They're building like mad out that way. So we continue to grow. Cooper's growing like crazy. Ryle's over 2,000 kids now, I think. So Cooper's at about 1,300, Boone's at about 1,500 like us, I think. So all four schools are very large, we're very full, and we need relief. We actually have trailers again. I'm sorry, we have outdoor learning atriums again.
Wasn't that learning cottages?
Learning, you can refer to them as the learning cottages, yes.
Yeah,
But they're
my
not
nephew was
trailers. Before Cooper opened, we had 8 trailers, 8 outdoor learning cottages here, and that's 16 classrooms. So I used to kid my buddy who teaches at Ludlow. We had his whole high school in outdoor buildings here because they were 30 times 16 is about 500 kids. So, and right now the 3 cottages are full, so we've got about 200 kids outside of the building again. So we are busting again. We have a lot of kids that go through here every day. And now we offer classes at Gateway. Northern professors come here. A lot of our teachers are dual certified now. You can get college credit here in Latin, Spanish, German. We've got a couple history guys getting certified for that. Our art teachers are certified to teach the college classes. So it's not uncommon for kids to leave here with 30 plus hours in college. We had our first associate's degree completed last year before she left. So we do get kids through a lot of college stuff here, and it saves them on the back end a lot of money. So that's very important for parents, and it's very important for kids as well. So we're trying to do really good things for kids, and we do really good things for kids. So, and we're very, very, very proud of that. So I became the principal this year. I started teaching here in '95, coaching here in '91. I never left, believe it or not. So, and I taught all the way to 2015, when I became an assistant principal, and then I became the principal this past July. I was selected by the site-based council. So, if you live in the area, please come back to games. I'm trying to get. I mean, we have an enormous section we call the C section. That's what they wanted to call themselves. So, and we get a large number of kids at every game. They theme themselves, they behave themselves very well, and they love to bring a speaker and karaoke to 80s music. It's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Oh yeah, when they started singing Africa by Toto, I was like, I know that song. But they have a really good time with it, and I'm very proud of them. And they always ask me if they can do something. I'm like, yeah, do it. Just don't break the bleachers, you know. And they're very well behaved. We have a grade level leader for each grade so that it gets passed down so that we know who's going to lead the C section each year.
What's the name though? You gotta come up with a name.
They love it. They love it. They, you know, and a kid.
Corey is saying, Olivia's having C-section today, and I'm like, what?
That's what they wanted to name themselves, and that's what they did. And again, they're doing great. It's really good to see the spirit back up. So I'm very proud of them as
They
well.
were in pajamas last night.
Yeah, it was pajama night. Yep. We've had beach night, purple night for Mr. Garnett, and pajama night so far. So they have a really good time. The guy with the bear outfit last night, for those of you, that's Christy Osborne's son, if you remember her. Yeah. Her last name is Bess now, so he's here. So, Mr. Osborne, was he a teacher here when you guys were here? I think he came after you all left, so. So we'll head upstairs into the new wing still.
Which one? Happy, silly? Which one? No, this one. Right here. That's you. And that
Chemistry classroom.
should get you next to
You
it.
guys might remember this is Johnny Martin's room. Did you have Johnny Martin? He was a really good teacher, the chemistry teacher. Mr. Martin, he was in this room here.
Nothing down here we got here except for detention and stuff all over.
Really? Okay.
It was biology and on the back side of Litton's room back then.
He's now living on Hilton Head Island, so I stay in contact with him a lot.
Hilton Head Island.
Hurricane Misty, so he's safe. So,
Let him jump right in there. Get in there, Ben. A couple girls who were hanging crab on the legs. He just did a video for his
I want to make sure I get footage of this.
Make sure the doors unlocked.
All right. I was here yesterday. Hold on. Now, I do these better when there's crabs over top.
Only you would ask that.
Look at this.
you may still see, last week was homecoming, so we had a hallway war thing going on, and this hallway did the Christmas hallway. And they invited the Brody boy down, and they pulled him in his wagon through here, and they all came out and sang carols to him. So this entire every wall was covered with wrapping paper. And they had Christmas lights up, and blow-ups were up, et cetera, et cetera. And they always came out and sang to him. So that was a really nice thing. I didn't call it news or anything. That's not what I wanted to do. So. Then he stayed for the pep rally for a while too. So he had a really good time. And then that was the weekend they had the thing at North Cape Mall for him, I think, that weekend as well. So he got to experience some things that one of our kids dressed up as Santa Claus gave him some gifts as well too. So it was really cool. And I was very proud of our kids for doing that. So awesome. Cool. I brought a little joy to that young man's life.
These all just have little things on it. Those are sitting in your hallway.
Come on, they still got those desks. They got those desks that still attached to the chairs.
Danielle, is this the senior hallway?
I have no idea what hallway I'm in. Oh, this is the senior hallway?
Yeah.
I guess this is the senior hall. It's because all the lockers are the same, because I can't really
Okay,
tell.
now when we get to here and we go down this hall, there have been some pretty big changes in this hall. If you guys remember, in this hallway, in the middle of the building on the second floor, when you guys were here, was the library. Okay? And your senior year, did Mr. Adi come, I think?
Yeah.
He just retired a couple years ago, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, he stayed for
I don't know if I can make the story.
42 years. So,
I mean, I used it.
What's this? Well, of course it does. Well, that's probably what it is. Voila! Oh, look at this.
Where's our frogs?
yep.
Oh. Yeah, this is the biology thing, I think. I think this is a biology room right here.
Yes, we did that too with Miss Wyatt, especially. Now when kids do that, I have to punish them. So.
Look at this.
Anatomy, new.
So what we did with the old library was we turned it into 4 science labs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal for me. So the old library is now 4 labs that are all very similar to this. And then we also have a prep area for the science teachers to prepare a lot of their experiments. So they've got a nice big prep area. And then on the back side of that wall is our server room. You can imagine how large the server is here for the internet. And it actually takes a couple rooms. We have one here and one on the other end of the building that runs a lot of that data through here. And as we keep expanding that way, they keep running cables that way. So this is what became of the library. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 huge labs. So that's what they did with this space. It's really nice. Kids like the science stuff, and the teachers love these labs. I think these 2 have gas in them, and I don't think the other 2 do. But so most of the chemistry rooms are here, and then in the 86 wing that we were just in, both of those rooms have gas as well. So we do a lot of the physics now, a lot of the chemistry, a lot of the AP Chem. And then we do the AP Physics as well. So a lot of kids come out here with a lot of science credits for college as well, too. So our kids, again, doing really good things. But I thought you might want to see what became of the library. I used to roll the globe down the aisle when I was here. When I was a student, I would not encourage.
That kind of sounds like something that I would do. Take the globe and roll it down like a bowling ball.
Yeah, because all the computers only linked to each other and that was it. Yeah. Typing class, you had a brother word processor.
And we're playing Oregon Trail.
I have my brother word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody try to get seventh grade. This hallway was the football hallway. They had little hash marks on the ground, and when they pulled tape up, it pulled up the wax. And they thought I'd get mad. You can see against the wall where they hit the tape.
Yeah, well, I just wanna record the whole thing. You're awesome. Oh, coons.
That was Mr. Warner's office.
Don't hate.
You guys might have seen that this is
Yeah.
Just like I don't even roll over and go around the house.
a lot of you probably.
I told my kids, I was 6 foot, that's around my school.
Why do you remember that?
I was an aide for him.
That's what they call it back then. You have trouble like you were eight.
Grandma lives over there.
We're getting a patio train.
Gardner was here for me.
Miss Rainey.
There's some stuff.
Rainey was there. Gardner was here.
Pretty crazy being a senior, getting kicked out of class and getting in a lot of trouble. But then again, you're 18 years old. What can you expect? That's not really giving me energy. Electric roof line.
Reading Anchor her mom are inside the office. I walked in, the aide's sitting there. I walked in, Ray turned around, she asked. These my guys, me.
Old McArlo had a farm.
But they're out there.
Yeah.
Go around. That's fine. So, that Aiken's room, or was that Aiken's room?
Aiken's room was here.
Right here, okay. And Taylor was.
Dave Taylor was here.
Okay.
That was Janice Shuey's room. Janice Shuey?
Science class.
She was a social teacher too.
I had Aiken.
Yeah, Buck and then Dave. Now, how many of you took typing here? I took typing.
Oh, yeah.
See, you take it here, this is where
Yeah.
I took typing.
I was one of these.
I had a brother word processor, I heard that. I got word college.
Word processing was over here too.
And of course now we don't have typing, I mean.
I had a Commodore 64.
No.
So different.
We always had to walk up steps to get here. It was only in
And then the whole math rooms were downstairs, weren't they?
They still are. There's one now.
There's one.
Yep. So this was the typing lab when you guys and I were here.
I see you want to hold the
Believe
phone.
it or not, we're probably gonna get rid of most of our desktop computers by the end of the year, not next year, the following year. They're all going Chromebooks, all going laptops, and the whole building is wireless now.
Yep.
So,
Even the middle
very
school
few,
and the
very few
elementary.
computers are hardwired now. We all have wireless access points in the building. So, this is basically a room where kids take a lot of business management, a lot of accounting. There's a digital literacy class where they'll learn how to use MOS. And then we're gradually getting more and more into the Google world with the Google Docs and all that stuff like that. I don't know if
Yep.
you're familiar with that
That's
stuff.
what we're
It makes
doing.
life a lot easier for me. But, again, all of these computers will, and we've got a computer lab next door that I'm probably gonna close at Christmas time and make it a regular classroom, just because we're getting 400 more Chromebooks from the board. So not many teachers are going to the computer lab anymore because they have access to those things on carts and kids have their own, et cetera, et cetera. We're about 350 units shy of being one-to-one for kids. So that means we're at right about 1,150 computers in the, 1,150 Chromebooks in the building. So, that's the world we're going to. So, like it or not, that's what we do. So, that's good for kids in a way, and it's bad for kids in a way. I don't like the screen time for my own kids that are at the middle school. And I don't let them on screens a whole lot at home, because I think they're on them enough at school, but That's the world that we, a lot of our stuff is, a lot of our learning is online. It's not program-based, it's more of our teacher-based. Our teachers use a system called Canvas, and it's almost like Blackboard, if you've ever been in a Blackboard class in college in the last 10 or 15 years, where most of the class is uploaded, and then you turn in your assignments on there, et cetera, versus turning in a piece of paper. So, and if we can ever get paperless in this building, you wouldn't believe the amount of money that would save us. We just signed a new copy release. It's about $2,500 a month, not including paper. And the paper bill is about $25,000 a year. So if we can ever get paperless, boy, that'll save us some money too. But we are gradually getting that. So we'll go back down, go up the front hallway, and then I'll take you to the library and cafeteria.
Hi, Chris. We miss you.
Yeah, no.
I'm having issues. Hey, Chrissy.
So what do I get the feeling that those are the two? Hang on, what was the last one? File out first.
I arrested him in the middle of Florence, or in the middle of Burlington. He pulled Danny's brand new $60,000 tractor into the church lot. Danny had taken all the cars away.
Guess we're gonna head down here now.
He was running the farm for Danny. Danny was trying to get him back on the bed. He took the tractor up.
Yes, of course they're slow. They said being 50 is not easy. I'm saying that while I'm not even 13 yet. And here's the recent stuff. Conner High School. I think we just made a big circle. Yeah, we're back to these kind of lockers. 2016-2017 school year. This is when I was in 5th grade. I'm gonna be dressed up like that.
The 90s saved the best for last.
Save the best for last. Hey, when I got.
This is the epic.
Hey, look, it's the Doom room. The principal's office. Notice how there's no window? Detention. So what's here? I don't know what's in there. But, oh, that's the office. See, notice on these lockers, they actually have locks.
Yes.
We don't have these. You can just,
My locker and I worried.
I'll take it. I hit both of them.
Oh man, what? He hit
yeah, we did just make a big circle. Yeah, we're back at the front entrance again, where we started. But we still have more to do, apparently. I think we're gonna go see the gym and stuff. Yeah, but this is the only thing that I saw when that bomb threat happened, was the gym. And I remember the blue at the main gymnasium. There's probably a game going on in there. Absolutely no food or drinks. It's the gym right there. Yeah, that's the volleyball team. Yeah, they're winning some big points in there. Yeah, this is a big hallway though. There's the boiler room. Some more stairs. This is what I wanted to figure out right here. This is the cafeteria. That's a nice looking cafeteria. Where do you buy your food here? You know what? I think it's behind those blue doors that are closed right now. Look at all that. All these little pins from the soda cans.
Cafeteria, that's the same cafeteria. There's just no backside to it now.
It's the same cafeteria, just no backside to it.
Still remember it. The big and the small. You can eat what you wanted in the small to an extent.
There's the library.
It's every day.
but they don't.
Yeah.
Now you're lucky to get choices.
Yeah, we get choices. I'm happy.
Walk to the right and the tray returns.
This is the library right
So
here.
this is the new library here at the Media Center.
This one is pretty big, actually. So this is the new library. Whoa, ew, wow, that's pretty cool. Is this an old gym again? Probably not. It looks too small to be a gym. Look at these comfy chairs. Look at this, they got bar stools. Can we take seats? Fiction, romance, realistic, arrivals. Wow. Book drop. I'm just gonna record like everything. This is Mac Lab. This is where you can get your big Mac. Look at these little desks attached to them. You took a picture when I'm taking a video.
So as you can probably tell, our library / media center is more about media than it is books anymore. Okay?
Can't imagine it.
I
Can't imagine.
I used to kid Mr. Roddy when this opened in 2012, and he was the library upstairs. He came downstairs. But before they knock all that
I know
out,
where I wanna
he
go.
had kids take books off the shelves and throw them down in the same order, like they carry down like this. And put them on the shelves down there, dust and all. So,
Hey, sit
so
down.
when our new librarian took over, she threw every book away. Every book that was in this library got pitched or sold. And she completely rebuilt it, and we're also doing the e-books now with the Kindle and things like that. So, she did it.
Yeah, this is
And of course, we got computers, and probably the most
yeah, this
expensive
library is
room
about the
in
size of
building
the
is
one at the
Mac
middle
Lab.
school.
There's a ton of Macs in there.
This one's just a little bit bigger.
And that's where our media team operates. And our media team does a lot of the district-wide media stuff. They're very, very good at what they do. They produce lots of good items. We've got about 15 to 20 kids that they do media 2 or 3 blocks a day, and they have the run of the school.
I'll tell you what I want to get into. I want to get into like a video production kind of class,
District work,
so I can record
all
really good.
sorts of stuff. They go to other schools and
I'll tell you what,
it's almost
at,
like
at,
production.
at production classes and video classes, they'll teach you how to edit really good.
Trust us.
You stole it and took it out behind the VA school.
Hey, can you mind if you hold the phone? 'Cause my arm is really getting sore.
Probably very.
You know what? What am I talking about? I can just switch hands.
I don't know if you guys know this
There
or
we go.
not, but the Toyota donated their old executive building over in Erlanger to the Boone County Schools. That's gonna open next year. They're gonna call it the Roebling Center Ignite Institute, something or another. Well, they wanted to take our media team there, and I said, absolutely not. You're not taking our media team out of the building. But that's gonna be like a, almost like a